Hello YouTube and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. So I just thought I'd do a quick video, give a update of where we are with phase 3 and 4 of our huge base that we're building. Not a lot of changes to what we call compound 2, which is what we're in now, which was phase 2 that we built. We have a new safe that we've put in, which is what we're using for storing all the stuff to make the ammunition. We've just recently done a restock. The ammo cabinet is slowly growing. We are managing to get a lot of the stuff built up slowly. Weapons cache, a lot more weapons now are starting to show perfect statting, or flawless as it is in game through purple equipment. Most of it is now purple. We've just got a few items left to find more parts for, but we are slowly getting there. I think that is it for the storage room. Our hot room, as you can see, we have expanded it slightly and we've split off the actual food cooking area to basically just these, which are constantly being run for fuel. Our fuel stock is looking quite nicely. We have found two Argus, or the parts for Argus should I say, and have been running them quite successfully constantly. We just get this process. To even making a video of where we're up to, I'm still having to craft. So that's pretty much it for our compound 2. Now I just have a quick nosy. I'm going to show you phase 3, which is compound 3, in a moment. Compound 1, which was phase 1, we've expanded the actual flower beds or planting beds now. These are 64 complete items in each. It's helped a lot with processing and the stuff with the food, the planting. Does make it a lot easier. Our seed spot is getting a lot more fuller. Don't really store anything in the other two. With the update of Alpha 11.3, zombies no longer walk through doors. We haven't had any issues with that. The only issue we seem to be having at the moment is because the base is so large, and you can actually start seeing phase 4, which was Adrian's wall all the way around the base. I'll show you that more in details. With the entities actually spawning within the compound, because the base is so large. So we're actually just making a few minor adjustments now for the defences, or the internal defences, to do that. So here we are with phase 3. As you see, the actual floor is now fully in, and we've started to cobble it, or brick pave it should I say, it's not cobbles. And 2 light towers. These were just put in place just to try and see if it made any difference to the spawning. Of course it didn't, but it is nicely lit up, so if we do engage at night with zombies in here, as they do run on our server, it does make it a lot easier for fighting them. As for phase 4, which is the mammoth task that we're up to, was to actually build a wall which is 8 actual concrete blocks high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 'cause there's one underneath. The whole area has concrete. It's one concrete base. So this is too high. So under here, all the way the walls under the compounds is actually one concrete block underneath. The wall is nowhere near completed. This part here will be the first one to actually have the completion run done. And we'll have a look up on the wall. So here we are with the wall. As you can see, it's not a small base by any stretch. Once finished, the wall will actually be 3 blocks thick, and then we've got our overhang here, which we'll go around on the outside and just have a look at that. The trapdoor, which seems to be locked. Just allows us, so if they do get in through the front door, we can engage them, and then whilst they're trying to attack the next door. And again, it's just redundancy built in. And there's the base, as you can see so far. There are still a lot more that we need to do, but for the general part, the layout of this particular base, I think we're at the layout's completed stage. Don't think it's going to change too much from here, apart from minor alterations. And we'll just have a look nosy on the outside. Again, here's the 2 doors, and you can see the trapdoor. Just turn that off, it's getting a bit bright. As you can see, there's the trapdoor. Completely solidly cased, so if we do drop pipe bombs right like that, it's not going to start destroying a lot of the major stuff that's around. Very similar to how we built the compounds. We've got the overhang, 2 rows of metal reinforced spikes, and that goes all the way around. Torches just to slow the zombies down at night. You can see all the way around. Now we are slowly getting rid of this to make it a lot more flatter. A lot more easy. Oh, we've got a visitor. We did just have a HUD just before I started recording, so just making sure the rest of his friends were killed in the run. As you can see here, this basically was the start of that mountain or hill. So we managed to clear all this out so far. And again, everything that we are taking, we're actually being able to use. Now it was mentioned to me to make sure that I did mention every single block in here, or this whole base, we have manufactured. We haven't used creative mode to give us the blocks. Everything you see here, we've made, or we've gone for the resources to make. So you see, they're not prefabbed. Currently in the process of doing this wall, and again all the way around. It has took some doing. We didn't expect it to actually be as big as this when we did it or started it. This is what we've ended up turning out with. Even though with the zombies spawning within the compound, we have not struggled actually fighting them off. It's been a challenge. It's not been easy, but we haven't struggled of where we could get somewhere else and defend, i.e. from compound 2, compound 1 from the parapets. Here's this side. So we have mined every single bit for this. Another thing that we have started doing is we have 2 forestal plantations. You can't see the second one there, is the first one. So there's our first one. And the second one, still some zombie bodies. Kind of weird sometimes that they'll disappear very quickly, and other times they'll stay for ages. Don't think we're going to see the other one, which is just behind them trees. So there we go, guys. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on phases 3 and 4. As you can see, they are coming along quite nicely. We haven't been construction building as much now, as we've got the wall up. It's a good strong safety point. We are slowly getting it into at least 2 thick. So that way, if we're working away within one of the compounds, compound 1 or 2, and they do start attacking, you've got plenty of time to actually get to a defensive stance. Stand to and start attacking the enemy back. So, as we've not been doing construction, what's been our primary goal? Basically exploring and resource gathering. As you saw, the weapons, got 4 of all the minor weapons. Shotgun, we've all got a long barrel shotgun. We also have 4 more in the cupboard, 3 that are flawless and 1 that is great. So we are slowly getting there. Just do a bit of moving my stuff around. I'll do. I have been reading on the forums quite a lot lately of a lot of people seem to be having issues with when they did the update, the bases got wiped and things like that. Fortunately, I mean touch wood, as I touch my head, we haven't had that issue. The 2 major issues that we was having was the disappearing spikes, as you can saw in one of my earlier videos. I think it was that block or that block where we had that issue, and the other one was them just basically walking through doors. So no matter what you did, you couldn't stop them from getting through the door by just closing it. I don't think. So what we ended up doing is actually putting 2 wood blocks behind both this door and compound 1's door, and that seemed to stop them. So they would start bashing on the door, as they should do without the blocks there. The only bug that we still seem to have now, which actually started with Alpha 11.3, is the aircraft not actually being visible, nor is the drops being visible. So since 11.3's come out, we have not had a single cargo drop from a plane that we have found. We've only ever seen the plane once. Now on our server we have the actual airdrops is every 48 hours. So I think we're due one today at 12. Again, I would imagine there's going to be no plane, no drop. So there we are, guys. There's our base. We still haven't come up with the name for it, so if anyone's watching this, please leave a comment with a suggestion for the name for the base. We haven't got one yet. We do need to get one, just so it's a lot easier. We got this base. We are also looking at doing some what we call FOPs, forward operating points, around here. Maybe we need to explore that more. We haven't finished clearing this town. We just need to get in, just explore the lands, especially because with the zombies, that one's now completed. We've done the town, or the big major town. We need to find another one of them, see if we can get some more of the schematics. I haven't got all the schematics yet. I'm still missing the iron uppers, and my level's now 59, so it'd be good to actually get the iron armor. I'm still running on leather, and I haven't even updated these in a while, and I need to. Do have a couple of flawless, but again, level 59, and the way that the crafting works with the level, you know, I can potentially get 640, but I will go over the crafting in a different video, I think, just to make it a bit easier. Well, until the next time, guys, you take care, enjoy 7 days today, look after your 6, and keep an eye out for them zombies. Please like the video or make some comments. Don't forget to subscribe. We are going to start doing a lot more videos, especially doing the raid. Not as serious as we have been. We're a lot better kitted out now, so we can have a lot more of a laugh and just see what trouble we can get into and see what we can explore. Take care, guys. Bye bye.